Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. Holy shit. Okay, so this is a video about the latest episode of Fear the Walking Dead Season 4. This is the third episode. It premiered yesterday. Major spoilers about a major death. A big death of a big character. I don't want to give it away. I'm trying to give you a chance to stop watching if you don't want to be spoiled. But it's a big character. Okay, so 3, 2, 1. Nick Clark. Nick Clark is dead. And he died in the third episode of this season. Like, holy shit! What is wrong with the shows now? First they kill off Carl, and now they kill off Nick. I mean, I know it's The Walking Dead, but, I mean, man, like, I really thought Nick would be one of those characters just from the way that his story arc was going. I didn't think that his story arc was going to end this soon. I mean, Season 3, it pretty much ended with him going back to doing drugs, and then Madison killing Troy, and then Nick was angry at Madison, and then he tried to blow himself up. Like, that's a lot of setup and story setup and character development, and then you're just going to kill him off not even a quarter in the next season. From a story and a character development standpoint, it's kind of weak. And this was not the writer's decision. Officially, the actor Frank Delane wanted to leave. He did not want to be on the show anymore, so they had to find a way to kill him. I think his contract was up. I mean, I kind of wish they had just killed him off in Season 3 at the end. I mean, why bother keep him alive in Season 4 if you're just gonna kill him off in the third episode? I mean, did he actually just, like, was there any other way to keep him alive longer? Just keep him alive till, like, episode 8. The middle of the season. That could have been, like, the big mid-season finale death, and it, would have set up things for the back half. Killing him off this early, it just makes it almost seem like, why even put him there in the first place if you're going to kill him off? Like, he had just met Morgan, and I had a feeling that they were going to have, like a friendship, and then he dies. It just seems like a waste. It just seems like, why even bother having him get any story in Season 4? You should have just killed him off in the first 5 seconds. I'm okay with the actor wanting to leave. I know that Fear the Walking Dead has gotten a lot of criticism. I have a lot of issues with it. A lot of fans have issues with it. But I just kind of wish they had given him a little longer, a little bit more material before killing him off, a little bit more character development before killing him off, and I think his death would have been more fitting. Like, actually, like, try to complete his story and not just make it so early and so sudden. Actually make it feel like the end of Nick's story. Like, Nick's story is over, and it actually makes sense to do it. It really kind of mirrors Carl Grimes in a way. Like, he had Carl Grimes, like Nick, had a lot of setup, a lot of character setup the season before, where with Carl, it was Season 7. He had all this setup, and he was really starting to get his comic material, and he really wanted to kill Negan, and he had this dark character development. And then in the next season, out of nowhere, he's like the nicest person ever, that's all pure and wants everyone to live. And then he gets bitten, and then he dies, and then it's just this big moral. Carl was never the moral conscience of the group. He was never this big, everyone should live together, everyone should be alive. It just kind of seemed kind of weird that he just got that way out of nowhere at the beginning of Season 8, and then they just killed him off, and you're like, oh, well, that's why. And we still don't know for sure if it was AMC that wanted to kill the character because the actor wanted more money, or if it was really Scott Gimple that thought it was a good idea to kill Carl. Because it just seems like when you watch Season 7, it doesn't seem like they're going to kill Carl off. And I'm not trying to get off topic here, but the same logic can be applied to Nick. When you watch Season 3 of Fear the Walking Dead, I'm telling you, watch it right now. Do you think Nick's going to die at the beginning of the next season? Do you think that's fitting for his character? Do you think that's fitting for the story? I understand it's not completely the writer's fault. I understand the actor wanted to leave, but I wish I had some more details. I wish that, you know, if the actor really wanted to leave, the writers couldn't have just been like, look, let's just keep you around until episode 8, so that way it could be this big mid-season moment, and we can kind of develop you more, and have your story kind of be complete. You know, have him spend some more time with his sister, with his mother, with Morgan, with the new characters, you know, with Luciana, and really establish some beautiful relationships and some beautiful development with him, and have him completely, you know, just, he's done with the drugs, he's never going to do drugs again, and then he dies. You know, in the mid-season finale, when we've really gotten to spend some time with him as a good, noble human being, and then he just gets ripped away from this world, and it just shatters Madison, and it shatters Alicia, and it shatters Morgan. I think that's what they're going for, but it just seems kind of out of left field so early into the season. And you can really tell that they just did it because they had to do it, because the actor said he didn't want to be on the show anymore. But like I said, I wish that they could have worked something out with the actor. Like, look, you can leave, but can you stay until this point so that we can kill you off and actually have it be, you know, better for the story, more fitting for your character, not just this big out of nowhere thing. You know, I think that would have been better, and that's kind of not what they did. I think they just kind of killed him out of nowhere, and it doesn't fit. You can tell that there's something going on outside the writer's room where the actor wanted to leave. You can tell. You know, if an actor wants to leave the show, I think the writers should try their best to work with the actor and be like, look, just give us enough time to write you out of the story properly and give you a proper send-off. Because I just think it was too early. I think episode 3 was too early. I really thought that Strand would die or Morgan would die, not trying to be racist. But I really thought it would come down to one of those two. I mean, I knew there was going to be a big death in the season. I kind of thought maybe it would be John Dorie because he's just so cool. And you can't have likable characters on Fear the Walking Dead. So maybe he'd be one of those people that dies like in the finale or something. And then I thought it might be Strand because he's been on the show for 4 years now. Maybe he can't cheat death forever. Then I thought maybe it'd be Morgan because Morgan, it would be kind of a way to have like a big bad killed Morgan, and then the audience is like, we want justice, you know. But I guess maybe those characters can all make it now that they've killed off Nick. I didn't think they'd kill off Nick. I thought Nick would be safe. I thought Nick would be one of the last ones standing. Maybe not the last one standing. I still think that might be Alicia. She might be the last one standing, like at the end of the show. She might die in the last episode. But I think I've always kind of felt like out of the original 4 main characters, the 3 Clarks and Travis, that Alicia would be one of the last ones standing. But I didn't think Nick would die this early. You know, like I said, I thought it would be Morgan or Strand or maybe John Dorie. I like John Dorie, don't get me wrong, but that's the thing. This franchise and characters I like, they don't go together very long. The franchise tends to kill him. I love Morgan. I don't want Morgan to die, so I thought they might kill him to pull at the audience's heartstrings. But Nick is just a shocker. And I wouldn't say it's the good kind of shocker. It's just like the what the fuck kind of shocker. It's a little too much like Travis, you know. So I don't know. I'm not too thrilled about it. I just think it was too out of nowhere. They didn't quite do it right. They should have given the character a few more episodes. They should have convinced the actor. Like, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but I wish they had done their best. I hope they had at least done their best to convince the actor to stay longer. Just so that they can give him a proper send-off, because he is, for some fans, a very, very important character. Like how Rick Grimes had started The Walking Dead by him waking up from being asleep. Fear the Walking Dead had started with Nick waking up from being asleep. And I'm not trying to compare them too much, but if you're, you know, like a 12-year-old or a 13-year-old or a 14-year-old, and you started watching Fear the Walking Dead 4 years ago, it might have had a really big emotional connection to Fear the Walking Dead, to this character Nick. And for him to just get killed out of nowhere at the beginning of season 4, I could understand. I could understand how people would be upset. I don't blame them. I don't think it was handled properly. I think it was a mistake. I think, okay, fine, the actor wants to leave. There's only so many things you can do about that. You can't force a human being that's an actor, when their contract is up, you can't force them to stay. But I just wish that they had handled it better, that maybe they could have convinced him to stay a few more episodes and just kind of made it, polished it, really tried to finish his story arc, and give Nick Clark a proper send-off, because I think the audience deserves it. I don't think it would have killed the actor to be on the show just a little bit longer. I mean, he has been working on this show, this project with this collective group of people for 4 years now. Shouldn't you at least have a decent send-off, So I think it should have been handled better. But anyway, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments below. That's pretty much all I've got to say. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day. Right now, we are at 103 subscribers. We are almost halfway to my first big goal of 250. So please, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and share my channel with other people and tell them to hit that subscribe button. God damn it. I'm just kidding. But please, seriously, hit that subscribe button and share this channel. It's a great help. I'm so happy with all the progress we've done. I never really thought we'd get past 100, so please, 250 can easily happen. That's 147 away from that big goal. So just, please hit that subscribe button and share my channel with other people. All the support is greatly appreciated. And as always, thank you for watching. I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!